Es hora de hablar de cómics.
Entonces hablemos de cómics.
Oh, ok.
Ok, está bien. Esto es Bam, el podcast.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being in another episode of El Podcast. This is Rudyman7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin 55, Twitter, Instagram, and the TikToks.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, remember you can follow us on social media, Pam_podcast on Twitter and Instagram, and Pam El Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
And the TikToks.
That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So tell me, how was your week?
How's
it been?
Well, good. Because of my scare with COVID, I got a little freaked out to go out again.
Really?
To work
What
out
happened?
for a week. Because I got COVID.
Yes.
But then I said, screw it, I'm gonna do it again. So I went back to work out again.
Okay,
I mean, it was just a two-week stop. It's not like I stopped for other 6 months. No, just 2 weeks, but...
Besides, you look good, so just
Thanks.
let it go.
Yeah, thanks. So it was first COVID, I cannot go out, so bummer. But
Yeah.
then the second week was for me freaking out, like, no, I don't want to go out.
How did you do it when you had to go to work?
Just psych myself out. But for workout, because that was something for me. Like, working is something I have to do. Like, there's no other option that you have to go. But to go to work out outside,
That's a different story.
that's a different thing. So I said,
Alright.
no, I'm freaking out.
Well, but you look good. You look good. It sounds like
Thanks.
it was something good. But well, anyway, let's go really quick to the topics we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we have a lot of talk about here. A lot to talk about here. For example, I mean, these people, they have nothing to do.
Probably.
Okay, why am I saying this? Very simple.
Millionaires with a lot of free time, basically.
Former executive from Warner Brothers
Yes.
are accusing Zack Snyder of using bots to encourage and to promote the Release Snyder's Cut movement on social media. The only thing I can say is, are you kidding me?
Like, even
This is what you're wasting your time in? Seriously?
And for me, they came up with a chart that they say it proves that he did it, like, or that somebody did it,
Mm-hmm.
and that 10% of the posts of this movement were coming from bots, from fake accounts.
Jesus Christ.
Like, all right, still only 10%, my man. Like, it's like, oh, from 25 billion people, only 2,000 did it. Only 2,000 was fake. Like, yeah, but the rest is still a big chunk of people that thinks you're an idiot.
Yeah. Is that it?
That's it, and that's it. Like 10%, and they now Warner Brothers, Zack Snyder just said, I'm not doing it. But Warner Brothers, Discovery, because now they're a merged company, and obviously AT&T, it's coming to play. That say, we're about to enter in legal actions against you because you're basically you're, how do you say, like, lying to us about ourselves, like defamation.
I don't think
Something about on those parts. There's now legal proceedings about this. So defame. So that's the case.
Defame.
Defame.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's. You can also say malign.
Malign,
Yes,
defamation. I don't know.
Basically, you are lying to people about something that you allegedly did, but there's no proof about it, so it's a problem.
I mean, you got fired, and many of these executives were
fired.
They were fired because they started to screw up a lot of other projects.
Oh yeah.
And you might think, oh, they got into the high horse, but I am the guy
They what?
They got into their high horse saying, I'm the guy who promoted Harry Potter. I let Peter Jackson do the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a genius. I know what I'm doing.
Oh.
Apparently not. Not when it counts.
Don't you like when there's a lot of people saying that they can do a bunch of things, but then they
They're
They see.
they
that it's
they're
not
the
case.
first. They're the first one to prove themselves wrong.
You know,
It's like the Tom Halford, or something like that.
who?
It was an executive in Fox
Uh-huh.
that many producers and directors, writers, Ryan Reynolds himself were promoting to him the movie Deadpool. Like they needed his go ahead to get the go ahead for the movie.
Yeah, they needed the green light, the
From that
the thumbs
guy.
up from this dude.
Obviously from other people, but the majority was from him.
Uh-huh.
Most people said, "All right, let's try it," but he said no. And my word is final. This is a stupid character. This is not going to make us money. They basically forced him to say yes when they released the
first Deadpool
the trial footage, the digital one.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
I remember that one.
And the fans went crazy like, yes, that's what we want. And he said, okay, let's do it, but you're gonna lose money. I bet you that you were going to lose money, so I'm not gonna give you that much. So I'm not gonna give you that much.
Surprise!
Surprises. And he was fired.
So he was one of those executives, right?
Exactly.
But he
not
was
the one from
You're talking
Warner.
about Fox. This is
No, but
Warner Brothers.
he was one of them because he was the one who promoted Titanic. Like, he got really major hits in his career with the studio. So he thought of himself like, yeah, I'm the genius here, not you.
Okay.
And-
So he started to believe himself as some sort of god or something like that.
And these guys
Okay.
thought themselves like that too. And they would...
Don't you like it when you have idiots like that in your rosters?
Because they're the idiots that say, no, fire Zack Snyder, put Joss Whedon in it. And do it just like Marvel. Do Marvel stuff here. Like, no. This is not
he
what
was
we're doing.
counting on making money. He thought he had a...
They thought, because apparently there are a few.
Oh, okay.
And they are the few that are that got fired, and they're the few that are on these accusations now.
Dang.
Because apparently they have nothing better to do, because I don't know if they want to reclaim some sort of respect they had in Hollywood, some sort of prestige, because they were executives that were making really good movies. I'm not saying that they're idiots, like, but you messed it up big time by not believing in the filmmakers. You used to believe in filmmakers for making all the other movies. What happened here?
That's a very good question.
So yeah, they screwed up. They got fired for screwing up big time. And now they want revenge on the guy that basically had not made much to do with that.
I think it's just a movement to... I think these guys just have a lot of free time, have nothing better to do. I mean, I believe that's not the only way that they make money, to be honest. I mean, that's not the only way they do it. But they have a lot of free time on their hands. And now you're gonna discuss the fact of bots on social media just because your movie didn't work out? Come on.
And now his
that's
version
sad.
version of the movie worked. I mean, it's long as hell, but it worked.
Exactly, but well, let's change the topic because this one depresses me because of all these people. I don't know if I can call them people, but well, anyway. Good news!
Yes!
Good news! The whole age of the San Diego Comic-Con is not only coming back, but Marvel and DC are announcing that they are coming back to the whole age to promote their latest work.
Yes! I love this! I know Marvel has a section for the D23, and they did good stuff with the Investors Day. Online because of COVID. So
Yes, of course. I mean,
So, all right.
very much as they could do, of course.
So, all right, that's cool. Thank you for announcing that to the fans too, not only to your investors.
Okay,
But they're coming back. The Hall H is coming back. Apparently, last year there was an attempt to be a physical Hall H, but they limited very much, and they didn't do anything in Hall H or any other hall. There was no big conference, very small conference with creators, maybe a few directors and a few actors, but in very small locations, which is fine. Okay, we agree with that. So thank you.
pretty
Man.
normal. I mean,
Okay, it's okay. Thank you. Because we're in a freaking pandemic, so okay.
and
But now they say, okay, regulations are lower, we can do this, let's go back to Hall H. And Marvel and DC said, okay, thank you, we're gonna do stuff there.
man, that was gonna be awesome.
Yes, and it's going on right now as we speak.
Nice.
Nice. So we're probably next week the news are gonna be, oh, in Hall H they announced this, they announced that, and there's the new cast for the Fantastic Four movie. I hope it's that. I really hope so.
Well, there's gonna be a bunch of things that are gonna be pretty cool. I am pretty sure about it.
I mean, they're gonna promote maybe like, oh, this is a new DC movie, or this is the first trailer for the Batgirl movie, or something like that.
Probably. I mean, it could be. I mean, there are options there. There are things that can be announced there. I am pretty excited only because of the fact that it's happening.
Yes!
That's what's really...
It was fun.
Man.
Even to see it online, it was fun. The whole event. Yeah, they cut off the trailers when they showed it because they wanted to release those later.
That was the idea.
So, but it was still fun to see all the crazy stuff they did there.
Yeah.
Like announcing Loki for that, or the full cast of the Avengers, or their presentation for the trailer for Avengers Age of Ultron with Tom Hiddleston as Loki.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Exactly. And now the DC universe also has to get into that wagon.
And they're
like immediately. I mean, they did it with Justice League.
I mean, they're going to do something with Black Adam. I mean, it's The Rock.
Probably.
Why not? It's just like, it's so obvious that nobody minds, but it's so obvious. And yeah, who cares? It's still awesome. So,
yeah. Just don't get angry, man. Just still an announcement. Just relax, man.
But yeah, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm saying.
Nobody's saying.
Are the good old days
different.
coming back? Maybe not as they were, because there's still mask mandates in most places.
But
hey, it's better than nothing.
That's true. That is so goddamn true. But well, anyway, we're excited. We're excited because all the announcements previously were just amazing, and well, we just have to wait and hope.
And what shenanigans they're gonna do again?
And they don't fuck it up in some way because, well, you never know. But well, anyway, let's go really quick to the next topic of the agenda. What the hell is this? A Neil Gaiman project in Disney Plus. Are you goddamn kidding me?
Yes, the Graveyard Book is going to get its own TV show on Disney Plus.
Oh god.
I read the Graveyard Book. It's here. We're in Mexico, probably in the U.S., Canada, or in England where they speak English for this podcast. It's very easy to find for them.
Probably.
But for us, it's not. We're in Mexico. It's not that we don't like literature. It's that this type of books are not.
Let's say that they're
popular?
not exactly what people is excited about.
Exactly. Here in Mexico, we don't. It's not we don't like to read. We are very read people. It's just a very specific type of read that we read. Most people.
Yeah.
So, the Graveyard Book is not one of them. It is there. It is in Spanish.
Definitely.
It's just not easy to find, but it's still a great book. And something that was for me, it's funny, not funny. Concerning is that the Graveyard Book, they're gonna say, oh, but we have all the Tim Burton stuff. Yeah, the Graveyard Book is like 10 times that on dark stuff and serious stuff.
It's like a mix of one of Tim Burton's movie, you name it.
Yes.
And Daredevil.
Yes.
It's
hard. Very serious and very tragic in some places. So I'm concerned like they're gonna pull a Moon Knight on me.
You think?
I love Moon Knight as a show, but they promised me serious stuff in a serious matter, especially with mental health. They just showed me the funny part of having double personality. Like, seriously? That's all you're gonna do?
Like, that's the best you got?
This was supposed to be like your Daredevil, and you did this?
Yeah, that part sucks.
So, I'm a little concerned that they're gonna pull that one on me. And I'll say like, screw you DC.
You were
screw you Disney.
You were gonna say something else, right?
Yes, yeah, screw you Disney. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times.
Do you think that's a little bit too much?
Yeah. But
relax, man.
But in any case, I love the Graveyard Book. It's a really tragic gothic story. But something I like to point out.
What the hell is the point?
I don't want to spoil it. It's a really great book. I will lend it to you later.
I am pretty sure that if you're not a fan of Neil Gaiman, you have no fucking idea about this book. Give me something juicy.
It's
Netflix. Let me tell you what is juicy. Netflix, HBO Max, Disney Plus. They are fighting over Neil Gaiman's work. This guy is gonna be rich. I mean,
he's already rich.
I mean, he's not gonna have to worry about how to make money. What, the rest of his life?
Yeah, because all these major companies want his stuff now. Because they saw Good Omens and American Gods, they are killing it in Prime.
Exactly. Well, not like The Boys
or other stuff, but they're
The
really
Doctor.
they're flagship shows. They're like up there in the top picks.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, okay, we gotta get this guy. What else does he have? Well, there was Coraline, but that is already taken by Universal, and Stardust, it's already part of Fox, so we already had that.
Yeah.
So, what else does he have? Well, there was Sandman. We tried to pull that on the 90s, but he said no to us. Oh, what does he have? Anything else? There's about a very short story about a girl selling her father for 2 goldfish. Nope.
Let's change topic, man.
Okay.
We're getting off topic again.
But they say like Neil Gaiman is a great writer, a great artist. He deserves all the praise.
Definitely. I agree 100% with you. I mean,
But then we go into the rumor mill.
The guy knows his job.
Yes.
Alright, let's go to some other topic that I honestly don't understand. I seriously don't understand. I want to think it's just a rumor. It's just a rumor, right?
But it's a very, very announced rumor in everywhere that is
very
serious
what?
about this. Dua Lipa.
It's a big one, right?
It's a big one.
Okay,
In the
well,
Hollywood
first of all, we have
Reporter,
to understand
the
something.
Hollywood Insider, the Inquirer, and EW are reporting this. It's
Well-
not just like rumor mill around the internet.
I am gonna quote what I heard in a song, in Spanish, of course. One thing is to be famous, and the other is to be an artist. Why are we saying this? Because we have seen a bunch of musicians and singers
Performers.
trying to make it on the acting world. The only one that I have seen recently, because I know this is something that has happened over the years,
Yeah.
is that Harry Styles has been in wasn't a Dunkirk movie?
Dunkirk.
He's gonna be in another movie recently, an
Yes.
Olivia Wilde movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name, but looks good.
Yes.
And he is famous for being a singer and also for being part of One Direction or whatever you want.
And a lot of other stuff.
But the guy is good.
The guy is good.
The guy
It's
is a
a really
great
good actor.
artist. Do you think Dua Lipa is the same?
Exactly. This is the note.
No. You tell me. Yes or no?
No. I don't even like her music.
I mean, her music is like
Just
generic. The
It's
generic
generic pop.
The generic pop music that in 5 years is gonna be like just a good memory, and that's it.
Not a bad thing with
if
that,
you
she's
see
making
her
money with it.
Performing on the stage, yeah, she may be funny with the people. She knows how to have a good time. She is very humble, but I don't see her as an actress. Why are we saying this, bad boy?
because apparently there's rumors and negotiations with Warner for her to become Zatana, one of the major DC players in the comic book world, of course. Not many people know her outside of that, or DC superhero girls. And maybe some
My God.
appearances in Young Justice.
And Dua Lipa is candidate number 1.
Maybe she's not. Maybe they're gonna pull something like, oh, you were going to be this, but we're gonna give you something else. But the biggest rumor is that she's going to be Zatana.
Zatana is like the Scarlet Witch version of DC.
Basically,
but this girl
in power
has-
level, but not in her personality. They're very different characters.
No, yes, but I'm saying this is the witch of DC.
Exactly, because
start speaking.
Because she's also they're different personalities. She has other issues, mostly daddy issues, but she is a performer. She's a true-blooded magician, like from stage. She makes hand tricks and all of that stuff, but she also combines real magic with her stage show, and she's also a superhero. Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So, but probably that's why they want Dua Lipa, somebody that can actually pretend to perform in the stage. I don't know. So, but I think Dua Lipa, it's great at what she does, but I don't think she's a good actress. It doesn't seem like it, but hey, we've been wrong before, so let's hope it's that.
Let's hope it's just that, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. I mean, I will never. I don't have anything against her music. I don't have anything against her.
I mean,
It's
I
just
said that I don't hear it, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Just
No,
not more for my taste.
Well, yes. I mean, if I'm speaking under my perspective and with my opinion, I mean, it's not exactly my favorite. I'm not saying it's bad, but one thing is the music. The other thing, completely different thing, is the
Different type of arts, different
exactly.
type of.
I am not sure. Probably she has been acting in some other things and we don't know about it. Maybe that's why DC said, okay, she has some experience. Because I know that if you're gonna make a superhero, why you must have experience.
And maybe they did an audition that we don't know about, and she killed it, and they said, okay, let's do that. Let's go with
Exactly.
that.
That's my point. Because it's not like the quality of the performance, but they are gonna be that face for a long time. I mean,
for me,
let's put it on the Marvel. Let's put it on the Marvel side. Chris Hemsworth, better known as
Thor,
Chris Evans, better known as
the Cap,
Scarlett Johansson, better known as.
Black Widow.
So and we can.
I mean,
go
they're
on.
really great actors in
But
other stuff.
They are known for this commercial role,
And
and in DC it's the same. Gal Gadot is known as.
Wonder Woman,
Margot Robbie is known as.
Harley Quinn,
What else? John Cena is known as.
the Peacemaker.
And we
Well,
got-
he
Yeah,
was
okay,
super
okay,
famous
okay,
before
okay,
that,
yes.
but so
Henry Cavill is known as.
Superman,
Even if we don't like it, Ezra Miller.
Flash. Screw you, Ezra. But that's
That's
the
the point.
So, Dua Lipa, it's already famous. I think she's going to have a similar situation as John Cena, if it's good. If it is really good.
Why?
That she's super famous for many other stuff, but she's also a really cool superhero.
We would love. I mean, she has all the tools. I mean, and the character has all the tools to be one of those cool superhero
I mean,
people.
a stage magician that it's also moonlights as a superhero thing? Sounds fun. It is fun.
Because you have read it on the comic books and you know it.
Exactly. So
That's the
she
point.
has done crazy stuff.
A
So
lot.
she has reshaped the universe from a chaotic destruction with a thought. And I thought, and that's fun.
And that's only one thing she can
And
do.
then she went back to Las Vegas to do her show.
And nobody said anything about it.
Yep.
Everybody was like, cool.
Cool.
So let's see. I mean, if it's a rumor, but it's a big one because a lot of important media in the United States are reporting it. So we just have to wait and see.
Exactly. It's not like we found it online with a random tweet.
No.
No, this is serious.
No. That's serious stuff.
So,
Oh my god.
so let's hope she has a Harry Styles situation. Like
Let's hope.
she comes out like, yo, she's a great actress. Didn't you know that?
Not bad for being a waitress before.
Yeah. So let's go with that.
Let's go
But
with
now
that.
let's go to the next topic.
Eiichiro Oda, the creator, author, or whatever you want to call it from One
Mangaka,
Piece.
drawer,
It
whatever
doesn't matter. He created the thing
that we
He's-
like.
He said One Piece is reaching finally its final arc.
He said, it's starting in August. The publication from Shonen Jump. It starts with the final arc of One Piece. This is not a joke because he has joked about it a lot in the past 10 years.
Yeah, probably you're like, yeah,
Sure, man.
Uh-huh.
And he said, no, this is serious. I'm putting my serious face.
Yeah,
No, he said it like, this is the final arc. It's starting in August, it starts the publication of the final arc. One Piece is ending. Like, oh my god, he's serious.
Well, how many times he has trolled people saying, "Oh yes, this is."
Oh
gonna
no,
be
he's
it."
always fun about it. Like he's saying in his joke voice, and I saw the interview. His tone of voice and demeanor is, "This is serious. This is ending."
I don't know. I mean, I don't think Shonen Jump is not gonna announce or not gonna do anything about announcing the final
that's the
arc
thing.
of One Piece, and it has to be something epic. The story is finally coming to a conclusion, man. Do you think it's like, yes, the final arc is coming out? Do you think they're gonna leave it like that? I don't think so.
No, I think they're gonna start. Like I said, it starts in the new. It's a weekly thing, so it's gonna start in August. It's a weekly thing. It's gonna be obviously many chapters about that, but they're gonna start like this is it, the end. Like the cover of the
This is
first,
the end.
the cover of the weekly Shonen Jump is gonna say, the end begins here.
Or something like that.
So in a drawing of Luffy or the whole Straw Hat crew in the cover, like saying this is the end begins here. Like, oh my god, it's true.
It's coming in.
It's coming in. Like, I don't.
Final. The day has come.
And you might be happy and sad at the same time because
because finally the arc is here.
Yes, it's ending,
And after that shit, it's over.
like, oh, it's over.
And we're talking about One Piece. I mean, 1997.
The first chapter of One Piece.
Non-stop.
Non-stop. Maybe yes, but what about that week? Yeah, because it's a holiday in Japan. So let's leave it at that. So, but this is non-stop.
The thing is that shit has never stopped. And no, how many episodes the anime has?
1,030 at
something
the
like that, right?
publication of
Around
this.
130, 1,030, 35, something like that, right?
Yep.
And then you have 12 movies.
Probably
Everything is canon, so you cannot miss anything.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
if you want to start watching it right now.
You have to watch from before. Like, you have to start now. But people say, oh, it's 1,000. Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, dude, we have seen people watching soap operas longer than that.
Yeah.
And those episodes are like 1 hour, so...
So,
you can do it. You can do it, man. You can do it.
You
Stop
just-
putting excuses.
Just put in the schedule to it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm eating, I'm watching an episode. I'm dining, I'm watching an episode. I'm in my work, in my lunch. I'm watching an episode. This is viable. It's possible. But it's going to be like a second job.
Well,
I mean, it is 1,000 episodes in one sitting. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot.
well, that's why you can go little by little. I mean, I remember when I started watching Naruto, they were like in the 350 of Naruto Shippuden.
Oh.
And I said, okay, 2 or 3 episodes a day? Well, that's not a bad count. And I don't remember, but I guess after a month, I was already caught up.
And this is not ending. But now it's ending. Confirmed by the creator. So, like I said, I say, yeah, it's ending, yeah! Oh no, it's ending.
It's finally coming to a close, but well, it's here. It's here.
here.
But well, next topic on the agenda, there's, well, HBO Max doesn't stop with DC. I mean, they are going all in.
They're the sole proprietors of the IPs. So why not?
Oh, the what?
Intellectual properties.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
So they're the sole proprietors, so why not? Why not go full stop on this? Full hard on this. So they're finish. The note is they finish production, general photography for this TV show of Blue Beetle. I like Blue Beetle. Jaime Reyes is a great character because that's the one they're using. Because if you don't know, there are like 3 different Blue Beetles. And all 3 are fun, but they want to go like, let's go with inclusivity. Let's put a character that it's Hispanic in this case. And okay, thank you. As an Hispanic person, I appreciate it. But let's see if you don't fuck it up.
Oh my god. Blue Beetle is coming in.
Yes.
So basically.
And Jaime Reyes is a great character. We have seen him in Young Justice. We have seen his appearances in the new animated movies of DC. So, and people liked him. So they said, people like him. We should do something with him. And the producers on HBO Max said, well, we're doing a Batgirl stuff, so let's go with that.
They say that Batgirl is going to start connecting the new DCEU.
They already confirmed that J.K. Simmons, his version of the Commissioner Gordon, is the one that's going to appear in the show.
So, well, there is a connection with the Snyderverse.
Yes. That's gonna be fun.
And awesome.
So, because I like J.K. Simmons, he's a great actor. He's hilarious.
Okay, and what does this have to do with Blue Beetle?
Because they're
Nothing.
but they say, okay, we have a new proprietor, or a new merging. They're saying, yes, go ahead with this. Let's do this. But let's do this right. The Peacemaker is a success, not only because it's a great character with a fun actor, because we let James Gunn do his stuff.
Yeah, that was something smart.
So let's the creators do their stuff. It's the most simple premise.
Yeah, well, actually, Marvel follows a simple formula. I'm gonna let you do your stuff, just don't forget to add this detail and this detail and this detail because you're still part of the same universe. Go nuts! Just help me with those 3 or 4 things and go nuts.
And everybody's like...
It doesn't have to be something
okay.
big, it's just like a small reference, like, remember this? Winky, you're
winky
right.
winky face.
Exactly, I mean...
Yeah.
That's the way they work, and it's working for Marvel. I mean, if you want to do something dark,
something
I don't
edgy,
know, something epic, something, whatever you want to do it, just don't forget that you're in the same universe as this character, this character, this character.
or these are the events
go
that
nuts.
happened before.
Exactly, and basically this thing is go nuts.
And everybody's
That's
like,
the
all right.
formula that right now is working with Marvel. Maybe there's a lot of complaints because there's no strong character or there's just too many characters. We don't know. But the thing is that DC is gonna try to make that formula the DC way.
Exactly, like, yeah, we're a little more adult, we're a little more serious, but we're gonna let creators do their stuff. I mean,
they're more serious about the kind of stories, not because they are, better than Disney.
Exactly,
Or Marvel.
or just like the type of stories are gonna be more serious.
Exactly.
And we're not about being silly. I mean, there's a freaking alien cow in the Peacemaker.
I mean,
we're not about being silly sometimes.
exactly. But well, Blue Beetle is coming in from HBO Max. Do we have a date? Or
At least 2023 is the premiere, a little bit after Batgirl. So, alright.
Sounds good. All right. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a show.
That was the show.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in. Thank you so much for being here with us. This is Rudyman7653, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Red Assassin55, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Remember to follow us on social media, Pam_podcast, and Twitter and Instagram, and YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, Pam L Podcast.
Yep.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Pam L Podcast. Hey, I will see you next week, right?
Yep.
All right. Tune us in for next week. Hey, give it a comment.
Give us a like.
Or subs. I mean, it's for free.
You can give us a hate.
Exactly.
Alright, we take it.
We take hate, we take love, we take anything. It doesn't cost anything. Really doesn't.
Esto fue Pam, el podcast.
Recuerden, Pam-podcast, Twitter e Instagram. Síguenos en Pam, el podcast en Facebook y YouTube.
Pam, el podcast.